Episode 353. Planetary psychology is not a metaphor. Why planets exhibit psychological structure. So far, we have explored reality from the smallest scales to the largest systems science can model. We have resolved paradoxes by correcting architecture, not by adding belief. Now we move to the next layer, and this one is often misunderstood. The immediate resistance. When people hear planetary psychology, they assume metaphor, personification, spiritual symbolism. That is not what this means. The structural definition: psychology is not emotion, it is information processing under constraint. It describes how systems interpret input, regulate internal state, respond to feedback, stabilize behavior over time. By that definition, planets qualify. Why this follows science? We have already shown systems scale non-linearly, fields coordinate behavior, coherence determines stability, feedback drives adaptation. Planetary psychology is simply these principles applied at planetary scale. What a planet processes energy, electromagnetic input, biological activity, collective emotion, technological output. These are not abstract. They alter field conditions. Regulation versus intelligence. This does not mean a planet thinks in the human sense. It means it regulates. Regulation precedes intelligence. Psychology emerges when regulation becomes adaptive. Why this has been avoided? Science avoids this layer because it violates scale bias. We assume psychology belongs only to organisms with brains. That assumption is outdated. No mysticism is required, no intention, no will, no personhood. Just structured response to sustained input. Why this matters now? Human activity now registers at planetary scale. That means planetary feedback is unavoidable, not as punishment, as regulation. Key insight: planetary psychology describes how large systems maintain coherence. It does not describe belief, practical clarity. When patterns repeat globally, it is not coincidence, it is feedback. Planetary psychology is the missing bridge between science and lived reality. Next, we will explore Earth as a psychological interface, how human consciousness couples into planetary systems. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and follow for more aligned content. And if you're new, I would suggest please start with episode 0, the source field. Everything builds progressively step by step. And also please do not forget to download free books, free PDFs and free FMPs from the link in my bio. Thank you.